Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Those of you that are new here, my name is Rachel. I'm a full-time seller over on the Poshmark app. Typically that is the things that I post videos about is reselling. However, I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have been for over 10 years. Also a licensed cosmetologist instructor for about half of that time, and so I've been really dying to post a YouTube video about hair and about how you can curl your hair. I would like to do braids and things of that nature, but I also did get some launch products for Christmas, so I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a review on what I got. This is not sponsored in any way by Launch, just full disclosure. It's just me going to talk about the products and that's it. But I am going to do just a quick tutorial on how to curl your hair, hopefully show you some different tips and tricks, maybe go over a few products and things like that. So if that sounds like something you would like to watch, please stay tuned. Also, I will link above and at the end of the video some of my other videos. They are more of the reselling aspect of what I do, but this is just something new I'm going to try. If I get some good likes and some good feedback on this, I will do more. I love to braid and I love to teach how to braid, and so that's something I would like to do eventually. So if that sounds like something you would like, please comment below and let me know. So let's go ahead and get started. I guess I'll go over what I got in my launch box first, and then I'll go ahead and get to the tutorial part. So I've seen a lot about Launch on Facebook, a lot. I don't know if maybe I liked one of the videos, so then they just posted a lot, or if it's just something that's on Facebook quite a bit. And I was super intrigued. I watched plenty of videos. I was like, you know what? I really kind of want this. So for Christmas, I just asked for a simple wand curling iron, and my husband got me the whole set, which I'm not complaining about. Comes in this gorgeous box. I'm going to read to you what it says. It's the Launch Bijou luxury styling set. It comes with the turbo blow dryer, and I'm going to show you all of this too. Interchangeable barrel wand with 25mm and 32mm titanium barrel, and then also came with a 1 1/4 inch flat iron. So I have not used the flat iron yet, so I can't really say much about it, but I have used everything else, and I do love everything else. So hopefully maybe I'll do a video on flat ironing. I just don't flat iron my hair as much anymore as I used to. Okay, so here is the blow dryer. So all the items are the rose gold, which I think is just so beautiful. That was part of the reason I really liked the Launch stuff, is because they were just beautiful tools. It comes with Velcro on each of the cords, so you can wrap everything up nice. So I really like that. This is called a concentrator. This is something you definitely want on all of your blow dryers, and I'll explain why here in just a minute. So it has your normal, like, that's probably cool, medium, and hot. I always use hot on my hair. And then there's 1 and 2 for your speed. And then you have the cool shot, which maybe I'll explain in another video. I probably don't have time, but anywho, just your typical blow dryer. I will say that this is not quite as hot as my professional, but it is very similar, and it definitely gets the job done. And I lost the concentrator to my other blow dryer, so I was really excited to get this again. Really quick tip: when you are blow drying your hair after you have shampooed and conditioned your hair, you want to blow dry it with the concentrator off and try to get the root area dry first. And then when you get the root area mostly dry is when you want to add the attachment, and then switch to using a tool. So when it's called blast drying, when you get out of the shower and you're just trying to get, you know, most of this moisture out, you want to use it like this with no tool. So just your hands. And then you want to, when it's about 80%, 90% dry, you're going to add the attachment, the concentrator, and you're going to use a tool, as in like a brush or a round brush. I use this because I have a lot of curl, so I'm trying to blow some of that curl out. So just a really quick tip. I'm trying to add these in quickly. I don't want the video to be super long, but that is how you use a blow dryer. So typically when you're going to curl your hair, if your hair has natural curl, you actually want to curl it on naturally air-dried hair, because the curl holds a little bit better. So today we went out, and so I did blow dry my hair first because it's cold outside, but it curls better on your natural hair. So if you can let it air dry overnight throughout the day or something like that and then do the curl, it will hold a lot better. But today I'm going to be doing just a loose wave anyway, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay, so next is the flat iron. Like I said, I have not used this yet. Okay, so actually this is different. So the buttons to do the temperature are on the inside instead of the outside. That's different. And the plates, I was just kind of noticing, are hopefully there's like a gap here. So that's different. I don't know really sure why. I might look that up. But have not used this yet. It is very nice. I have a flat iron that works really well anyway, but can't really do much of a review on that. But anyway. Okay, so for the curling iron, I already have mine plugged up, and so that's why it's on this side. It's awesome. So it has the where you can lock it, and so if you want to change it to the smaller barrel, which this one's smaller, the 25 millimeter, you're going to unlock it, and then it just pops right out. Look at that. And then you're going to put in the smaller one, and then you're going to lock it back, and you're ready to go. So you have one base with interchangeable barrels, which is awesome because it takes up so much less space. They also have the cool tip so you don't burn yourself on the end. And right now it's flashing because it's off. They heat up so fast. Like, I'm talking less than a minute, they're hot. So really awesome. Today I'm going to use the bigger barrel because I'm just wanting to do a wave and I want the video to be kind of quick. So one thing that stinks about this is because it is a wand, there is no stand for you to set this on something. So for me to set it on my counter, I put down this. This is just a 31 thermal pocket that you put your iron in to let it cool or whatever, but it can withstand heat. So I put it on here so I'm not burning my counter. So make sure that you're not just putting it on your counter, unless you have granite, because if you have granite, obviously it won't burn. Also it came with a glove. I don't typically use the glove because I just don't. Some people prefer to use it. If you're not used to curling your hair with a wand, you may want to use it. I'm probably not going to use it for this video unless I notice I'm burning myself a lot or something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and I'm going to tell you when it's warm, just so that you know. And I have to use, so for my heat, I'm going to use 430. So I've used 410 on my hair, and it just wasn't quite curling it well, so I bumped the temperature up. But my hair is resistant. I have a lot of it, and it's very fine, but it's also very curly, and so I have trouble getting it to curl properly. So start low on the temperature setting and work your way up until you have reached the temperature that curls your hair properly. Don't go and fry your hair, okay? I'm going to go over some of the products that I already have used on my hair. Before you ever blow dry your hair, you have to put on a heat protectant. If you do not put on a heat protectant and you blow dry your hair and you curl your hair every single day, you're going to have very damaged hair. Mine is damaged because I like to lighten it. It's not really damaged, it's just dry, which mine gets really dry in the wintertime anyway because it's curly. I've blown it out mostly straight today, so it's normally pretty ringlets. So the pillow proof is the first thing I like to use. This is by Redken. This is a blow drying, as you can see, it is a blow drying primer. So it helps the blow dry time by a percentage. I don't know if it says, let me see. It makes your blow dry time less, but it's also a heat protectant. It comes out, I lost the lid, but it comes out with, it's like a cream from the top. I put that on my hair while it's damp before I've blow dried it or anything. Comb that through. And then I also really love this Redken Diamond Oil. This is a oil that helps with frizz. I have a lot of frizz in my hair because it's naturally curly. However, you do not use much, like one pump of this, and you put it on the middle of your hair and down. Do not put it on your roots or your new growth or any of this area, or you're gonna look like you didn't shower in the last week. So make sure you concentrate on it's called mid shaft to ends on your hair. You can also use this after it's dry and run it through. I like to use it after I've curled my hair to break the curl up. And then lastly, by the way, this is already heated up. It's been heated up, but I also like this. This is my favorite go-to dry shampoo. You can buy this pretty much anywhere. It's Not Your Mother's Clean Freak, and this is Warm Sugar. If your hair has just been cleaned and you're getting ready to curl it, sometimes you need some texture in there, and so if you miss this a little bit in your hair, it'll hold the curl a little bit better. Then I have just my handy dandy brush. It's dirty, just a normal paddle brush. And then I have my clippy, I prefer clips. Some people use ponytails to hold their hair up while they're curling, but it's just so much quicker with one of these clips. And these are the alligator ones, and they help a lot with thick hair. So I'm going to be using that today. Okay, let me jump on into this. Sorry, my son is in the background being loud. As everyone knows, the kids are all home from school right now, so getting these videos done has been fun. Okay, so I always start on the bottom and I work my way up to the top. So I'm going to drop down about 1.5 inches of hair back here. And I'm hoping to do this quickly for you guys. I know you don't want to just watch me do this. Okay, this is going to be fun to do without my mirror in the bathroom, so I'm sorry if it's not perfect. But I'm taking bigger sections. I've split this in half, and because I want more of just a wave. I'm not wanting a really tight curl or anything like that for y'all. So I'm going to reach around, and I always curl away from my face, okay? So let's see, let me fix this cord. Sorry, I'm used to doing this in my bathroom, so this is going to be fun. So I'll usually curl away from my face. Alright, so now I'm going to drop it down, but I'm going to catch it in my hand and hold it. And what this does is it cools it instead of just letting it fall down. So see how it's just a really nice wave. There's not a huge curl in that, but it's definitely there. Alright, so this side is a little easier for me since I'm right-handed. Now, if I wanted a tighter curl, I would definitely be using the smaller wand, but for time purposes, it would take me a little longer, and so I didn't want to do that. Alright. Holding it, letting it kind of cool, and dropping it. So see how that has just a nice wave. Now here's where everyone messes up. They want to run their fingers through it as soon as the curl is in there to loosen the curl. That is what makes the curl fall out. You have to leave it alone and let it cool. So I'm going to leave this alone, even though I want to run my fingers through it really bad. Leave it alone, and when I'm completely finished, I will run my fingers through it then. That is probably the #1 tip I have for curling hair, is you have to leave it alone. Don't run your fingers through it until it's completely done. And a lot of times people will use the cold shot on their blow dryer after curling, and to help cool it down, or even just going outside if it's cold. Like if you're in a hurry and you don't have time to let it cool, just run outside when it's cold and it will cool your hair. And I guarantee you that the curl will last 10 times longer if you do that trick. So you see how long I'm holding the iron there. I'm not holding it that long. Okay, the curl is in there. I don't need to sit there for 30 seconds holding that hot iron on my hair. Some people just leave it on there way too long, and I just cringe because I'm like, you're burning your hair. Alright, so like I said, I'm wrapping away from my face, as you can see. I don't like my curls going toward my face because then it's in my face the whole time. Shh. Sorry. They're making their appearance in the video. See that? So cute. Okay. Moving right along here. So this is already kind of brushed out. I'm just kind of running my fingers through it to smooth it all down. So the one thing about this that stinks is everyone has these baby hairs around their face. And when you're using a wand, you can't really get those smooth. So because I blow dried my hair this morning, they're smooth. But my natural curl, they'd be sticking out every which way. These little doodads. So that is one downside to using a wand, is you can't really get those little baby hairs. Sorry, I know you guys can't see back there. I'm really trying here. And I can't see what I'm doing back there either, so. Okay, I think this is my last little section. So I'll probably be posting another video later today. I went to a thrift store and I have like a little haul video that I'm gonna upload a little bit later today since I have my makeup on and I'll have my hair all done. Got some really cute items, so if you're interested, I will link it above for you all. Okay, here we go. So you can see I'm taking pretty large sections because I want, like I said, more of a wave. You take bigger sections if you want more of a wave. So you can kind of encourage the curl once you've curled it. You definitely want to curl this away from your face, especially if you have bangs that you don't want in your face like I do. So I'm definitely wrapping away. As you can see, I'll show you here real quick. This little tiny section has my bangs in there. And I definitely don't want this in my face. So I'm going to make sure that I hold it straight out like this. And I'm actually going to use my other hand. And I'm going to lay it right here. See how it's away from my face. Okay. Now, on to the fun part. Okay, so I'm going to let that kind of cool and work on this side. I'm only going to run my fingers through this. Now you could use some hairspray. I do sometimes. I just don't really feel like using a lot of hairspray today. So see how it just gives more of a wave instead of a tight curl, which is exactly what I wanted. Oh, there's a spot here that didn't get curled. So let's do it while it's still hot. That. Okay, so what does everybody think? I like it. My hair is short, so I would prefer a tighter curl if I were going to wear it for a few days. But since I'm literally just doing it for the video, I really like this. It's very natural. It's not too done up. Still have some volume, so Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will list the products that I used, and I will list the Lounge Bijou set down below. I did purchase it for, well, my husband did, for I think around $2.50 on sale. I don't know that the sale is still going on because it was a Cyber Monday thing, I think. But I'll post it below. Hopefully they'll have a good sale for you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.